all this time, you may have tried a lot of things. And all this time, you probably worked so hard. And all this time, your dream of achieving something feels so near, yet so far. And because of this feeling, parang napagod ka ng mangarap. I'm Ferdinand Donesa, your FN Station podcast host at isa na namang nego kwentong pangarap at tagumpay ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw na to. And before the end of this episode, you will get to know a life hack that I personally learned and used that really helped me navigate my life. And I just wish lang I learned about this earlier. Perfect sa'yo to kung until now, hindi ka pa sure sa life direction mo. Again, this podcast is about understanding how an ordinary person, a long-time employee, an OFW, freelancer, or aspiring entrepreneur can become extraordinary by simply saying yes to yourself and start taking action. And if you found value in this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And for today, we are going to talk about the reason why you feel stuck. And what is that one shift that could save your dream? For the context, let me just tell you a little bit of my background. Because I used to have this thought, So I started and came from a very humble beginning. Actually, my dad was a driver and my mom is a housewife na nagtitinda dati ng mga peanut butter, ng mga frozen goods sa mga schools noon, sa mga teachers. And I remember back then, marami akong gustong laruan na hindi ko mabili. Marami akong gustong leisure, mga bata ako na hindi ko pa nasubukan at mga bagay na gustong bilhin pero hindi ko ma-afford or hindi namin ma-afford. Pero thankful pa rin ako regardless kasi kahit papaano is I am eating at least 3 times a day. But like everyone else, I am just an average guy. And when you are born in this kind of environment, you'll feel the difference in culture, mindset. Kasi I didn't realize that early on. Siyempre, bata pa tayo. Akala natin normal. Kailangan lahat mahirap at paghirapan. But I really don't blame anyone about it. It's just that yun yung reality ko when I was still young. Fast forward, when I was starting business, actually, I remember back then, high school pa lang talaga ako, gusto ko nang mag-business. Kaya sabi ko, pag may pagkakataon, magre-resign talaga ako. I will start my business. And it happened to me. Actually, that was 2016. So, unfortunately, noong time na yun, hindi pa ganun ka-solid yung plano ko, So, I quit my job without a definite plan. Basta isa lang alam ko, gusto kong mag-business talaga. So, it's a risky move, So, hindi yun para sa lahat. So, huwag mong gagawin yun. So, kasi since wala tayong mentor, wala tayong guide, ginawa natin siya dahil gusto ko lang. So, medyo risky talaga siya. And during that time, since hindi pa masyadong planchado yung plano ko. So, para sigurado lang din, since nag-resign na ako, wala na akong trabaho, nag-start ako maghanap ng mga remote jobs. So, hindi pa masyado uso yung mga freelancing noon. Meron na, pero hindi pa siya ganun kauso. Pero that time, since IT ako by profession, I'm blessed to get a job. It's an Australian company. Naging admin ako doon. Database admin ako. Part-time database admin ako. And since medyo magalang yung trabaho, nagkaroon din tayo ng experience sa pagiging ESL teacher. So yun yung time na meron akong at least pangtustos ng expenses, Kasi since ayoko na talagang mag-work, nag-risk na talaga ako. So sabi ko, at least meron akong pantustos kahit papaano. Kaya fortunately, nakapasok tayo doon sa mga part-time yan. And then while I'm still trying to figure out my life and the business that I'm going to try, so sumubok tayo ng iba-ibang mga side businesses na probably na maging business ko na. So, that time, I tried baking kasi yung ex-girlfriend ko, who is now my wife, culinary graduate siya. So, nagbe-bake siya ng cake and sinubukan namin yon. So, for the meantime, sinubukan namin. So, hindi siya ganun sustainable kasi syempre, I can say that na hindi siya sustainable kasi wala pa ako experience eh. So, hindi ko siya natutuwahan talaga. So, hindi ko rin pati siya linya in a way. So, parang hindi yun yung hanap ko. I also tried selling ulam, yung mga sa school kasi uso yun sa mga teachers eh. So, nagtitinda din ng ulam sa mga teachers sa mga elementary school. As I tried these things, feeling ko ang layo-layo nito sa vision ko. Hindi ko alam kasi mataas akong mangarap. Until one day, an opportunity was introduced to me, It is not the business I envisioned talaga, but was given. So, bakit opportunity? Kasi ito yung business na nag-start out of opportunity, hindi out of passion. So, yun yung sa case ko, no? Kasi yung iba nag-start ng business out of passion, out of opportunity. Meron iba-ibang means. So, etong sa akin, started out of opportunity, no? And since wala naman akong definite na business plan that time, sabi ko, sige, subukan na rin natin. And from there, actually, nagtaya ako ng small portion of my savings from employment since I tried different things na. So, in my mind, itatry ko na lang din to. Wala namang mawawala. But since this time, pumusta na ako na may puhunan, doon ko na-realize na doon yung naging wake-up call ko. Doon ako nauntog sa reality na hindi pala madali magsimula ng isang tunay na negosyo. It was really mind-blowing and heart-stopping, heart-pounding, ano na tawag man doon. Kasi pera mo na yung nasusunog eh. In a way, it's a good thing that it happened. Kasi that's when I decided and forcibly have to study. Kasi para lang sa info ng iba, hindi ako masyadong learner no noong time na to. So, hindi ako masyadong reader that time. Pero nung na-experience ko mag-start ng business at pera ko na yung nakapusta dito, this was way back 2018. That's when I realized I have to level up myself. And because of that experience, I believe that things happen in life when you are doing something. Kasi you won't realize it if you are just sitting and always thinking. And after years of experience and learning so much in this business, sabi ko nga, it's so valuable kaya I made it my mission then to help other people like me to get the same results. Then from there, doon ako nagkaroon ng regular client. Then I applied the same pattern that worked for me. And that I can say, buti na lang nagsimula ako. It wasn't an easy journey talaga, no? Maraming challenges. Pero later on, you will get to realize na ganun pala talaga. Ganun talaga yung life journey, no? Hindi siya isang bagsak. Maybe some of you may ask, like, how did I do it? Yes, I even questioned myself back then, no? Kasi syempre nga, wala naman akong background dito, wala akong idea dyan. Until I realized the reason I quit my job without a definite plan na ganun pala. Ganun pala yung laban. Ganun pala yung pagnenegosyo. Until I realize I am being prepared for something bigger than myself. So actually, for the context then, since 2008, I've been part of this community, no? And in this community, this is where I get the training and practice to apply faith in all I do. That was 2009 to 2016 where I've been exposed talaga, no? And learn to communicate, learn to speak in public, learn to talk to people, and also lead people. Hindi ko talaga na-realize that it was my training ground until I started my business noon 2016. 2018. And because of that experience, doon ako nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob to really quit my job without a definite plan and start my own business. Pero imagine, I quit my job 2016. I started my real business in 2018. The goodness of the Lord really sustained me for those 2 years. Kasi wala akong regular job noon. So parang part-time lang yung ESL ko, part-time lang din yung pagiging IT admin ko. Pero I solely believe that I can make it happen. Kaya yung 2 years na yon, it feels so quick na nire-ready ako for something that is bigger than myself. So kahit wala pa ako solid experience sa business noon, by faith, I know it can be done. Again, it was never easy, no? I experienced wearing all hats. Yes, kasi yung business ko is sa sa public market yung aking business. So I get to experience to deliver, ako yung marketing, ako yung sales, ako yung nagko-close, ako yung naghahanap ng clients, ako yung nagdi-deliver, ako yung minsan driver, minsan taga-singil, everything in between, napagdaanan natin yon. And I also realized that it was a good thing that it happened. Kasi kung hindi ko natutunan yun ng mga bagay na yun, I wouldn't be where I am now, no? Since I started below and from nothing, literally, the only direction I have left is going up. And the same reason this podcast was born. Kasi with the people that I'm always with, ito rin, no, para may idea. Kasi minsan yung tao, pag sobrang close mo na, alam mo yun, parang hindi sila yung magiging pinaka-primary group of people who will believe in you. probably sa sobrang closeness nyo, so parang hindi nila na-appreciate yung mga something na ginagawa mo that can really help them, no? So I realized that not everyone is your audience, especially the closest people around you. But I know for a fact that many people would benefit hearing this story in this podcast. And since I learned to communicate, sabi ko I want to use my voice to add value to people, whoever might need it. Actually, guess ko rin nung isang beses si Coach Janice, no? I really agree with her, no? Kasi before I used to say like everyone is your audience, like gusto mo lahat mabago, gusto mo lahat magkaroon ng gantong mentality, gantong mindset, pero hindi talaga ganun yung reality eh. The reality is at least one person is transformed, nabago yung buhay. That's more than enough. You did your part. So I'm so thankful that I have the platform now to really share these things that I know and experience, and for the people who might need it and watch it anytime. So before it's like na gusto mong i-share sa lahat ng taong kakilala mo, pero hindi na ganoon eh. Kasi nga, now I understand kung bakit nga sabi nila out of the 100% ng mga nagbe-business, 95% ang nagpe-fail. So same logic din dito, no? Kasi you may have the greatest idea, but not everyone is interested in it. Kaya kung sino lang interested do sa idea mo, then sila yung i-serve mo, sila yung i-cater mo kasi dun ka i-bless, dun ka mag-grow, and sila yung community na isa-serve mo. Sila yung mga tao talaga na naka-align sa'yo. Kaya that's why I like the subject of dream, no? I always like discussing about dream kasi nga, this is for free eh. Very easy. Hindi mo na kailangan kahit gano'ng komplikado yung pangarap mo, di ba? It's free eh. So you can always dream something big. Unfortunately, this common thing is not very common for everyone. They feel like having a dream is for the privilege lang. They always think na wala silang choice. So actually, yung regarding that, panoorin nyo sa episode 4 because I talk so much about having a choice in life, no? Kasi nakakalungkot isipin na may mga tao na feeling nila wala silang choice. But because of these things, of these experiences, we get to realize and share the value of having a choice and options. And going back, no, ano nga bang reason why you are feeling or getting stuck in life? And one shift that you could do to save your dream. So, quick story lang tayo, no? Actually, no, I remember this person, no? I know this person who is a very smart person talaga, no? Siya yung tipo ng tao na hindi na kailangan mag-review pag may exam. Siya yung taong tahimik lang pero mataba ang utak. Siya yung maraming ideas, maraming suggestions. And when I compared myself to him pagdating sa utak, wala talaga ako doon. So, like I said, I'm just an average guy, no? And since I grew up with poor mindset mentality, so I ended up doubting myself even more. And I sometimes question myself if I really can achieve something in life. And I know this is a very relatable feeling, no? And situation to most, no? Kasi that's why you feel stuck. And minsan madalas, sinusuko mo yung mga pangarap mo. Or kung may pangarap man ay sobrang simple na lang, sobrang babaw na lang. Well, hindi naman masama yun, no? Pero your mind is limiting you to what your true potential is. Pero bakit ba talaga nakakaramdam ng pagiging stuck? And thinking there's no other way but to work in a corporate job and get paid every end of the month. Again, there's nothing wrong with that kasi galing din ako sa pagiging empleyado, pagiging freelancer. But before tayo naging negosyante, I'm just here to let you know that you have your options. Okay, so here, let me just share one concrete study, no? So sabi rito, 92% of people fail to achieve their dreams often due to vague or poorly defined objectives, no? And sabi sa study sa University of Scranton yata, and found that only 8% of people who set goals manage to achieve them, highlighting the importance of clear and actionable plans. So nakita niyo yung difference, no? It's from 92% to 8%. So do sa 92%, vague and poorly defined yung objective. While do sa 8% is merong actionable plans and clear direction. So I'm just blessed and honored that I learned setting goals early on in my life, no? So I applied these things to the people I led before and also for myself din, no? Kahit hindi pa ganun ka-clear, pero siguro mga 10 years ago na din I started doing this. So I set goals and fail. However, some of it ay natutupad naman, no? And that's a good thing. So probably to some, they may see it as a failure. But in reality talaga, no, not everything will present itself right away. That's why you have to keep trying. Yes, you have to keep trying. Nakakalungkot lang, yung iba, unang try pa lang ayaw nang umulit. Pero the more you fail, greater chance that you will succeed. So, kung nag-fail ka sa una, try again. Ganun lang talaga. That's how it works. And now that I realize and experience it firsthand, I will share the simple formula or life hack that help me understand how life works, no? So, ito yung formula na I wish I knew earlier, no? For the sake of these people who feel lost, I'm going to share it with you, no? So, and para hindi mo na ma-feel na stuck ka at hindi mo na ma-feel na parang ang layo-layo mo sa mga pangarap mo. So here, I'm going to share you my simple formula, no? So, itong formula na to is really about life, no? From your younger age to present, kung medyo wala ka pang direction, ito yung formula na pwede mong gawin. The formula is discovery to clarity to singularity. So, I'm going to give you example as we tackle this one by one. No? So, simpleng story. So, para mas magets mo yung logic behind this. No? So, one time, meron tayong guest. Sabi niya, actually, isa sa mga taong nililid ko to before. And he is a professional. Siya magandang company yung pinag-workan niya. And he is now planning to open a business, no? Coffee shop business. So, syempre, tinanong ko siya and everything. And then, parang nagda-doubt siya. Parang ayaw niya pa agad simulan. Parang natatakot pa siya. Sabi ko, ganun talaga. Hindi mo malalaman lahat ng mga nasa isip mo kung di mo siya susubukan. You have to discover. Kasi from there, from the discovery itself, you will become self-aware. Makikita mo yung mga dapat mo makita. Maintindihan mo yung mga nasa theory mo lang. So, although natatakot siya kasi malaking pera. So, syempre, nag-advise tayo sa kanya na you don't have to start with big capital and everything like that. Pero sabi ko sa kanya, basta gawin mo lang. Kasi doon mo madidiscover talaga. Doon ka magiging aware kung para sa inyo ba yan. Kung para sa iyo ba yung negosyo na yan. So, that's the discovery part, no? After the discovery, you go to the clarity part naman. So, doon sa coffee shop business niya, kung hindi niya susubukan yon, hindi siya magkakaroon ng clarity, no? So, in my case, doon sa clarity naman, so like myself, for the past ilang years din, no? So, dami tayong sinubukang mga negosyo, mga small business, iba-ibang ventures, iba-ibang industry. So, without those experience, no? Hindi rin magiging align. Hindi rin magiging clear para sa akin. Hindi rin ako magkakaroon ng clarity kung ano talaga yung gusto kong gawin. Fortunately, there are some people na at a very young age, they were able to discover their gifts, their talents. Probably meron silang guide, meron silang parents that really help them realize early on in life kung ano yung tatahakin nila sa buhay. And that's a good thing, no? That's a bonus na talaga. Pero to most, wala silang ganun. And fortunately, mas marami pang naunahan ng takot instead of trying or discovery. So because when you discover things, you become self-aware, no? And when you become self-aware, that's when yung magkakaroon ka ng clarity. Kasi sa clarity, dun papasok yung direction and purpose, no? So, without the discovery, you wouldn't know your direction and you wouldn't understand your purpose. Kasi we all know that we are made for a reason and for a purpose. So, kaya ayon, I'm thankful na despite ang dami kong dinaan ng mga negosyo, here I am now. So, you can see me, you can hear me. Actually, isa to sa mga fear ko, no? Yung humarap sa camera, makipag-usap sa inyo on the cam. Although, nakipag-usap ako in person, in public speaking, pero yung camera, parang iba yung pressure para sa akin. Pero, yun nga, dahil nga may direction and purpose, it led me here in this podcast. So, hindi ako mapupunta sa podcast na to kung hindi ako nagkaroon ng clarity. So, the good thing about this is, it will connect the dots as you try different things. So, just keep trying. If you started doing business or probably doing side hustles. Kung isa, dalawa, tatlo pa lang yan and you failed, try more. Yun kasi, yun yung magli-lead sa'yo to connect the dots. Hindi yan yung tipong isang subok lang na ayun na agad. Yes, it's happening, no? To some, nangyayari talaga yun. Pero, let's be real, no? Hindi nangyayari sa lahat ng pagkakataon yun. Kaya, you have to keep trying. And yun ang advantage na meron kang guide, meron kang mentor, meron kang connections, meron kang learner ka. Pero kung until now is, ayun, medyo natatakot ka pa talaga. Yun, kailangan mo panoorin yung podcast na to. Panoorin mo pa yung ibang episodes natin kasi the people that we have in this podcast is na-experience din yung na-experience mo ngayon, more likely. And na-overcome nila yan. So, for you, I want you to understand na you have a lot of potential. No? You just need to know and figure things out if you keep trying different things then. Okay? So, how do you know what is for you? No? So, doon mo malalaman kung ano talaga yung para sa'yo. Actually, you cannot figure out until you tried something talaga. No? Yung sinasabi ng fear of the unknown. Yun talaga eh. That's it. If you don't try it, hindi mo malalaman. No? And there's one quote that really struck me din. Ano? So, ito ay galing kay Bob Proctor. No? So, sikat na author, speaker to. No? Sabi niya, fear and faith demand you believe in something you cannot see. You choose. Tama naman, di ba? Fear and faith demand you to believe in something you cannot see. Mamimili ka na lang. Pipiliin mo ba yung faith? Or pipiliin mo yung fear? And once you discovered a lot of things, nag-try ka na ng kung ano, magiging self-aware ka na. And once you become self-aware, then you'll get the clarity which give you direction and purpose. And once you find your purpose, ay na, singularity na. So, unfortunately, sa panahon ngayon, sa dami ng distractions, yung singularity or yung focus is a superpower. So, once you discovered, naging self-aware ka na, nagkaroon ka na ng clarity, purpose, and direction, singularity na. It means focus na. Focus dun sa bagay or dun sa tinalaga kung para saan ka talaga. Ang sabi nga, what you focus on expands. Pag nag-focus ka dun sa calling mo, dun sa purpose mo, magugulat ka na lang talaga. You will be blessed more than you expect. Kasi most of the time, yung opportunity or yung purpose or yung clarity natin, minsan lagi nakatingin lang sa monetary side or sa financial side. The more you understand the economy of heaven, yung it's better to give than to receive, i-apply mo yon sa life mo, sa decisions mo, in everything that you do, magugulat ka na lang talaga. Money will chase you. Literally, money will chase you. Kasi the more you give, the more you will receive. So, I'm speaking to you, aspiring entrepreneur, OFW, long-time employees, or even you, freelancers. What makes you feel stuck today? So, probably for the longest time, matagal ka na empleyado, matagal ka ng freelancer, matagal ka ng aspiring entrepreneur, or matagal ka ng OFW at gusto mo nang umuwi ng Pilipinas. Ask yourself, how long am I going to stay here? Okay? So, syempre, you need to also understand na hindi lahat for business talaga, no? But this channel really focuses on people na gustong magnegosyo. Kasi I'm sure marami talaga na gustong magnegosyo, pero until now, hindi pa rin sila makapagsimula. And that's who I'm speaking with right now. So kung ikaw, isa kang aspiring entrepreneur at walang malinaw na direction, use the simple formula. Discovery, clarity, singularity. So keep trying until you discover, until you become self-aware dun sa bagay na tinalaga ka talaga para sa iyo, no? Kasi if you're afraid of trying, gusto kong panoorin mo yung episode 9. No? Kasi dito sa episode 9, very powerful yung topic namin dun. So about life direction din. Marirealize mo na, di pala ako para dito. Ito parang ginagawa ko is hindi para sa akin. So in this podcast, episode 9, tingnan mo lang dyan sa YouTube channel natin. You'll get to understand kung para saan yung direction ng buhay mo talaga. So ayun, so much for that. No? Siguro naman naintindihan mo na yung simple formula to really figure out or navigate your life, no? So, ito yung mga key takeaways na you have to remember, no? So, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary people is being extra. So, what does being extra mean? Ano ba yung extra na yun? No? Being extra means consistency. Yes, consistency. Consistency of believing that you can still achieve that dream. Consistency of acting towards a specific goal. And consistency despite hardships and hurdles along the way. Kaya always keep on trying and testing, discovering. As you keep trying a lot of things, you'll get a sense of clarity, which will then give you direction and purpose. And once you have the clarity, it's time for singularity or singularity of focus. So I want to serve more people and make sure that everyone is going to hear my message, no? Kasi I'm sure marami, like myself, no? Nag-start din tayo sa pangarap lang, kahit walang mentor, dun talaga nag-start ang lahat, no? So I want you, speaking to you, mga aspiring entrepreneurs, I want you to hear this message, no? If you need help and guidance, this channel is for you, no? Actually, I know some of you are too busy to watch the whole podcast episode. Ito yung isa sa mga ginagawa natin ngayon, no? So, I'm making songs, no? Yung songs na to is directly from the lyrics of every episode in my podcast. So, every time na meron tayong episode, ginagawa natin siyang song. Kasi isang podcast, minsan 30 minutes or more yan eh. So, medyo mahaba. Kaya, ginagawa ko siyang song para mas maging maiksi. Kahit mas maiksi siya, andun yung message nung podcast, maintindihan natin yung lessons, makukuha natin lessons in a shorter amount of time. Because I believe songs are much easier to remember. And yun na, we are in the world of instant. Kaya I made sure na I can deliver the message to the people who needs it the most. So, check nyo yung YouTube natin, no? Meron dong FN Station. Sa YouTube natin, yung name ko. Tapos meron dong makikita nyo na Stories in a Song playlist. Kasi meron doon isa yung Nego Kwento Pangarap Tagumpay. Yun yung mga podcast natin, yung mga long form videos. And then meron tayo isang playlist na Stories in a Song playlist. So, every episode, once a month, magre-release ako ng song out of the episode in the past to really understand the message of each story ng mga naging guest natin sa podcast to. So I'm sure very relatable sa'yo yung mga stories nila kasi like you, nagsimula lang din sa pangarap. Like me, nagsimula din sa pangarap. But because of the people and because of the message that you hear through this podcast, you'll get a glimpse and realization na you too can make it happen. So sa mga may pangarap, sa mga nangarap magsimula ng negosyo, always remember na posible pa din as long as you have discovery, clarity, and singularity. Yun yung formulang gawin mo. And sayang din naman yung pagiging FN station natin kung wala tayong mga songs dito sa ating channel. So, I'm gonna end this episode. Always remember that God loves you. God bless you. See you on my next episode.